It took a little doing because unfortunately our power is out. We made it through uh, weathery winter with basically no power outages, but today's a little windy and bam, power outage.
Yeah.
Here comes Ruben. Knew that to be like,
Yeah, because
hey,
they're out of power too.
how are the powers out? Yeah, I know the power's out, Ruben. I know that already. Okay? I don't need you to tell me the news. Anyway, what is this hat? This hat is a hat that proves to you that you're super cool. If you have this hat, then you win all the coolness awards. Let me go let Ruben in. Howdy.
Hey, is your power on?
Yeah,
Okay. I just had to put it in the
that's why I got the generator.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
You're streaming, right?
I would have just started to stream and the power went off.
Okay.
So it's off down there too.
Yeah, it is.
If you guys want to come hang out here, I got a generator on. We got an internet.
Oh, nice. I'll let occasionally. Yeah, thanks, man.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
I don't have a generator over there, so.
Okay, that's cool. Hey, do you have like trash cans to roll out yet? Do you
Uh,
have that other place?
No, in fact, I'm not going to get such things. But if you want to take a trash can over there with a big contractor bag in it, you can take the little wilderness car and you go over there and then bring the wilderness car back and then take your car back over there.
Yeah, I guess take one of these.
No, I got a bigger one. I got the one outside here.
Yeah, go ahead and go.
Hi, friends. Have you forgotten about me already just because I went outside for a little bit? Don't worry, I haven't forgotten about you. I just have to deal with Ruben for a second. Um, this is what I'm looking for. The key to the little wilderness car. Alright, sorry. I know that wasn't a very exciting beginning to a live stream. Just like last live stream, I immediately got distracted by something. Last time it was the power went off. This time it was Ruben came over. And he wanted a trash can. I gave him a trash can. Yada yee yada yo, as they say in the yada business. So what I have now are a fair number of doors to chew. Now that I'm back here, I'm better than ever. Clean up your house, says Al Kiter. Well, that definitely is sort of on the chore list. Right now, we're a little messy with cords, as you can see over there, because unfortunately the power went off. We're running the generator right now. It makes a bit of a cord mess unavoidably, but we'll put all those away when the power comes back on. And the other thing I want to do, Al Kiter, to clean up my house is it is now time for me to start putting the groceries away. We went to the grocery store. We had a lot of groceries. It's kind of dark in here. Let's open up this curtain and let the cat out. And open this curtain so we can see a little bit more. And then I'm even going to come over here and open this curtain, since we don't have any overhead lights in the kitchen right now. And then what we'll do is we'll start putting away some groceries. Pretty exciting stuff. Pretty exciting stuff. So, this bag of cat food, where it goes. We got a 6-pack of non-alcoholic beer here. I think I might take these out of the 6-pack and just kind of line them up over here. Okay. We're making some real progress now. Next up, natural heavy cream. This makes your coffee even better than you ever imagined it could be. That's how delicious it will make your coffee. Let's try to get fridge stuff first. Fridge stuff, fridge stuff, fridge stuff. Put these Coors Edge next to those cloud haulers. Put the milk in this kind of milk section here. And oat milk can go there. Next we've got another 6-pack of non-alcoholic beer. I think we can just slide those right next to the first ones. And that'll be just fine. I do appreciate, of course, whatever random person that was who came in and told me to clean up my house. Because, you know, I do like to keep it clean, but I'm not always as good at that as I could be. Alright, these cutlets go in the garage. And we're making some real progress now. As you may or may not know, I am currently sick. But I got these grapefruit juices to cure me. I'm confident that's what's going to happen. I'll be cured shortly. I can feel the health pouring directly into my body. Alright, let's see what else we got in the groceries. I know. Alright, we're going to put this juice in here. Except I'm not sure really where it's going to fit. Okay. There. Put it there. Then I'll put more of these iced teas up here. I know. I hear you already. I'll throw away the rest of the old olives. We got a new thing of olives today. Alright, now we'll let the fridge close for a little bit. We've got more things that need to go in the fridge, but alright, so here are these Tylenols I got because I'm sick. Here's some cheeses. We're going to go in the fridge. And this one too. The rest of this is all candy. So it'll go up in the candy section. You see we've got some candies here. All right. Butters. Butters go in the refrigerator, obviously. So let's put those where they go. Right up here. And then, at this point, I really just need to take a couple of Tylenol. I am still feeling sick, although I will say I seem to be moving through the sickness fairly quickly. Let's sit down, pull a couple of Tylenols. Sit down, take a couple of Tylenols. And then we'll do the freezer stuff. Yeah, normally Rachel puts the groceries away, but her back's hurting, so.
I appreciate your help.
No problem. So these Tylenol should help bring my fever down, make me feel a little bit better. I definitely am feverish. But you know, yeah, I really would. But you know, I've felt worse in my life. Yeah, I'm still sick, but I'm getting better.
Okay.
Thanks.
Hey.
Hello. How you doing? How y'all feeling?
Better, thanks. How about you?
I'm all right. Yeah.
Good?
Yeah. I was concerned about Eric.
Yeah, I'm sick, but
Yeah.
you know, I'm recovering okay.
Mm-hmm.
Just a couple Tylenol. I think once those kick in, my fever should drop and I should be okay.
Right. It's probably COVID. Yeah.
I mean, supposedly that's what Cameron had, but also supposedly COVID had a 2-week incubation period. So there's no way what I caught from Cameron could
That's
possibly be
true.
COVID.
Well, okay, that's true. You were feeling exhausted earlier though, like 5 days ago. You're like, even with Addie, you're like, I'm sleepy and stuff like that.
That's because that's the end of a bottle.
Yeah. Okay.
That's just how it always is. This is the first time I've been sick in a year. I got sick last February or something like that.
Right.
Maybe it's COVID, maybe it's whatever, I don't know.
Hi Lou. Hi chat. Yeah, and then I heard complete hearsay, but I heard that this strain is not as strong. I don't know, whatever that's worth. I don't even know where I heard that.
Yeah, I've heard that it's gotten weaker,
Mm-hmm.
but I think that's just their way of saying that essentially it's a cold, you know?
Exactly.
That's really their way of just kind of acknowledging that it kind of always was a cold, you know?
Mm-hmm.
My COVID incubation date is info's out of date. Well, that's quite possible.
Yeah.
Google says some strains are as low as 2 days. So in other words, it's a cold.
Okay.
You know, I might test positive for COVID, or I might test positive for the common cold. There really isn't any difference. Not meaningfully at this point. There may have been initially, but people's immune systems have adjusted, and you know.
Okay then.
So yeah, you guys are welcome to come over here, hang out if you feel like, oh my God, how can we survive without the internet for 5 minutes, like Rachel and I do.
Yeah. That's how I feel. But I think we're gonna try to hold out. Oh, Acacia wanted me to ask you, does this happen around here? Like,
Well, it used to happen a lot more, but it actually hasn't happened all winter. It was just today with the wind. I'm not sure, something somewhere must have blown over.
I got a text message that said that
what's up, Padawan?
they're on it, but the power should be on by 9.
I mean, they always err on the side of later when
Yeah,
they get it
they
back
do.
on.
Okay.
So it could be on as soon as 5 minutes, you know.
Yeah. Alright, we're gonna try to hold out, but
You have to decide how patient you are.
Yeah,
I
you know.
when we first came home and the power turned off, I'm like, oh, just fuck it, we'll just wait it out. I
yeah.
waited about 10 minutes and I was like, oh, fuck it, we'll just turn on the generator.
Yeah, I think that was a good idea though.
Well, because it's like there's literally nothing for me to do except go to bed
Right.
Yeah.
That's probably what we'll do.
if we don't have any power.
Nap time.
Yeah, it is. It's a good time for nap time.
Yeah. Well, I need another very good night's sleep, and then I suspect in the morning I'll be feeling more or less back to my old self. I definitely feel better now than I did late last night, middle of last night, you know.
Mm-hmm. That's good.
So yeah, it does happen around here fairly often, but it should happen a lot less often now that they buried the power line, and it does. But obviously, we're not entirely without power outages.
Wait, what'd you say? Should be.
Should
You talk about power lines right now?
Yeah, they buried the power lines.
They bend them?
They buried them.
I see.
All those horrible strips of road that you drive over on the way in here, those little paths of road, like in the middle of the road. I don't know if you noticed it or not, but
I didn't.
it's because PG&E tore up the roads to bury the power lines, but then didn't fix the roads properly.
Oh, I see.
Are you watching my geode video? RJ, well, if I remember correctly, I believe I hurt myself in that video. That should make it a little more exciting than if I had remained unhurt, you know.
All right, man. Thank you. Maybe I'll see y'all later.
All right, see you,
Bye,
Ruben.
Rachel. Bye. Bye, chat.
Bye, Ruben, says the chat. Sleazy One ended up not getting along so well yesterday? What happened to him? Was he killed by the by the Yeti maybe? That's possible, very possible. So anyway, you thought it went pretty well. Good.
You're my hero, Eric.
Thanks, darling.
You're welcome.
Who's Kayim? You mean Kevin? Candles are in vogue nowadays anyway. All the kids are doing it. It's a green thing. Well, we do have oil lamps that we could light and would provide us some more light up on the stairs in the master bedroom in this bathroom here. But before I even go any further, let me tell you guys the incredibly good news, okay? It appears that our septic tank at our house is fine. The problem that we had briefly, right? Yeah, Yeti killed everyone except Lady in Red. It wasn't so much that it fit in her pocket; it folded up on her back. Padawan rangefinder. Hauser beds. Oh yeah, I remember. That's what it's called. I went down there trying to find geodes. I didn't find any geodes. No, it turns out there's nothing wrong with our septic after all. It was apparently just a little bit of a clog. Like I've said many times, we've yet never had to plunge the toilet here. And we didn't this time either. But I think it was kind of a bit of a clog, and that's why I was suggesting maybe we had septic problems. But after trying it more, it fixed itself. So, did I get it pumped? Yeah, it was my explosive poop. Figured I would have tripped you and red and dipped before becoming chow. Well, you can't always control everything in bedtime stories. Sometimes the Yeti wins. Sometimes the Mayan Shanktopus loses. I don't know if any of you were here for the later story, but in the later story, Elaine and a bunch of other people had to go rescue Chris Chapin from the Mayan Shanktopus. Which basically is an octopus, but he's Mayan. And he has an obsidian sacrifice knife in each of his arms. He's friends with glide flaps. Okay. Tylenol's starting to kick in a bit. Maybe a little bit. I think I'm ready to pull a bowl and then put the freezer stuff away. Well, yeah, I mean, octopuses are from off-world. He ate Yeti steak. All right. All right. Let's break it down, everybody.
Let's break it down.
Yeah. Those parts, no one was painted blue and sacrificed in the water to induce rain or find the fountain of youth. Hey, the fountain of youth is make-believe. Okay? The only kind of fountain there is in real life is a fountain of oldness. And we drink from it every day, growing older and older. Alright, so now the freezer stuff. We got a couple of these Stouffer's bacon cheddar potatoes. Put those in here. We got this Amy's Mexican casserole. We got some Egos, because now we have a toaster oven. We got a few more of these Amy's Mexican casseroles. I got this put in there like that. And now we've got some Italian dinners. Lasagna and manicotti mostly. Maybe just entirely, in fact. And what else goes in the freezer? We've got Uncrustables. Strawberry Uncrustables. Alright. Now, we also have this. What a good price they had today on corned beef brisket. This one was a total price of $15. We tried to get a corned beef one time. We were going to get one that was like $60. We're like, fuck that, you know.
Yeah.
But this one is very affordably priced. Now, next, we have one of the most important things we went to the store for. Coffee creamer. We'll put those here next to the coffee. I got this for my flat tire. Now, I filled it up today before we went into town. It seems to be holding air pretty okay. I'll check it again in the morning and then, as needed, fix the flat in, fill it up the rest of the way, and then drive around on it. Hopefully that provides a long-term solution. Sometimes it works well, sometimes it doesn't. Okay, so we're not quite done with putting away the groceries. We still have these more iced teas here to put away. All right. We did it. We got the stuff and we put it away. Yeah, we did it. There's one more thing here. We ain't quite done yet. Because that's got to go there. And then I guess I'll put this in the car. This is a fix-a-flat. So I'll just go put that in the car. how windy it is. It's cold and windy like Scoldin' Zindy. Alright, well, now we just need to take these bags, which are empty bags, along with these cutlets here, and put all of these things in the garage. Watch out, kitty. I know, it's a little loud in here. We'll just put all that stuff there for a moment. Rather than spend too much time in Loud Town. Nobody likes living in Loud Town. Okay. It is beautiful outside, that's true. There is caffeine in them, Padawan Range Bender. There's caffeine in those Arnold Palmers. It's just that they're half iced tea, half lemonade. So the lemonade doesn't have any what do you call it? Caffeine. So did anybody guess what this hat is? Anybody who doesn't already know? Or anybody who doesn't already know that I know? I'm curious. Dang, you're popular. I'm not that popular. Lord Sammy points out that his grandmother's funeral had more people. Well, your grandmother was a popular lady. I was at her funeral, actually, myself. She and I used to clap cheeks, you know. So I was like, I gotta be there for Lord Sammy's grandma's funeral. No, close. Blue Elvis straw. This hat is actually a signed Johnny hat that I got at the Johnny Show in San Luis Obispo. And, you know, Rachel and I made a little video at the supermarket where I said, I was wearing that hat. And I said, hey, we need to get groceries, so we should go in the grocery store, if that's okay. We need non-dairy creamer, hey. Anyway, I put that up. I mean, we made that video. I'm wearing the hat, and Rachel's going to put something on Instagram, I think, with it.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it right now.
And then I'm hopeful that with all those various components, me singing a Johnny song with different lyrics, wearing the Johnny hat, Rachel putting as a caption like Eric rocking his signed Johnny hat from the San Luis Obispo show, tagging Johnny, whatever, that he might see it and like it.
You might.
He might give it a thumbs up.
I'm gonna play the video in the bathroom and see how it.
Okay, you do your thing. It's JAWNY, Blue Elvis Draw. And I will put a link to his YouTube channel. He's one of my favorite musical artists. I think he's, quite frankly, spectacular. So, yeah, Rachel and I went to go see him play live in San Luis Obispo at this small venue. And I bought that signed hat when we were there. But here's the crazy thing is that he actually injured his throat or his voice uh, not long after the show we saw, and they had to cancel the rest of the tour. Well, don't do that, Blue Elvis Draw. Definitely don't do that. Okay? Am I a skibidi Rizzler Giat from Ohio? I'm not a skibidi anything. Skibidi Bombaclats, do you see my Riz and say Giat? But it has nothing to do with Ohio. Not sure where the whole Ohio thing comes from. I have nothing to do with Ohio. Hi, good morning. Have a nice day. Shout out to my Duthers. Happy birthday. I love you so much from Mama Tine. Well, thanks, Emily Gardario. Blue Elvis Draw, I'm sorry you're feeling bad. I hope I can provide you some respite from the suffering with my melodious voice. I think you are Sigma. Okay, thanks, Chance Russell. I really appreciate you classifying me into some sort of arbitrary category. It's exactly what I'm looking for in life. How about you? Are you Sigma too? Are you Sigma? Is that your sorority? Or fraternity? Or whatever it is? Or are you Alpha, Beta, Gamma? Man, it's cold and windy out today. Plus, I'm sick. It's enough to make me think I should just sit in the car. Brr. As a friend of mine once said, it is Goldilocks and the three birds. Okay, come on. You can get into. Are you cold too? Is that why you want to get in the car? That's fair. I can respect that, okay? I understand it's no fun being cold. I don't want you to be cold any more than I want myself to be cold. Whoa there, partner. You're going crazy on me. Calm down. There. Well, I feel sick, but not bad, you know? There's a difference between feeling sick, like you can't do anything, you just want to lie around, and sick, but not bad. After I took those couple Tylenols, I transitioned to feeling sick-ish, you know, to sick, but not bad, which is definitely better. There's one thing that I periodically do to myself to injure myself that I wish I would never do again. When my stem on my bong is clogged, I poke it with a stick. And then sometimes I miss and I stab my finger with a stick. I hate it when I do that. Anyway, this is a relatively cozy place to smoke. You know, I'm not. Uh, I'm not. What do you call it? I'm not subjected to the buffetings of the wind. I'm still not super toasty warm because I do have the door open so I can let the smoke out because I didn't bring my key, so I can't open the window. But still, it's a lot warmer than just standing outside. Would you like me to turn the camera around so you can see what the front what's out the front window? There. Is that a more attractive view than the seat? It's two sunlit trees with a power line crossing in front of them. So yeah, our septic tank problem here at the house just sort of fixed itself. And that was a huge relief. There's one more door I have to chew though. I need to clean the toilet upstairs. After cleaning the toilet downstairs, everything's kosher. Whatever that clog was, obviously successfully flushed down. So, that was a big relief. Also, you know, getting the tire pumped and having it hold air pretty well. I think maybe I'll check the tire pressure right now and see just how well it's actually holding. Let me get the tire gauge. So before we went to the store, I filled up this front right tire. When I went to put air in, it was all the way down to 3 pounds of air in it. I filled it up to 36. Let's see how much it's lost. Like 34. Alright, so tomorrow morning when it's down to like 25, 30, I'll put that can of Fix-A-Flat in it, fill it up the rest of the way, and then I'll drive around on it so it gets evenly distributed. If you don't do that, then you get a unevenly weighted wheel. I mean, I might have to get that tire replaced anyway. More sticks. These are bong pokers. That's what I get them for. Technically, they're kebab sticks, but we don't ever make kebabs. Instead, I just use them to poke the bong with. And these are the sticks that I was saying earlier I frequently enough manage to injure myself with when I get frustrated with my cloggy stem and I take one of these sticks and go like and I miss one time, I pull it out and I stab my finger with it. It's horrible. Anyway, I'll bring some sticks over here. Okay. This is just for you, Chance Russell, okay? Just for you. Yeah!
Oh! Too much Riz.
I know. I'm just spewing Riz everywhere I go. You're so skibidi, you're so gaming tax? Hey, you're the skibidi bombaclat, not me, okay? I'm a non-skibidi, non-bombaclat. You know why? Because my Giat has so much Riz. And I think we can acknowledge that your own Giat enjoys substantially less Riz. I'm a Sigma Rizzler, huh? I'm still not entirely sure what Sigma refers to, but I'll take your word for it. Yeah, I'm pretty punk rock.
He is.
I'd say I'm at least as punk rock as, say, the Dead Kennedys.
Yeah.
Efficiency and progress is ours once more. Now that we have the nuclear bomb. I stopped smoking weed because I was looping TINI, I guess, and having metaphysical apocalyptic thoughts. But thanks to weed itself, I learned how to not be so stupid. Okay, yes, you made that clear, Chance Russell, that I'm very Sigma. You've also indicated that I have something to do with Ohio. I've clarified for you that I am not, in any way, shape, or form, from Ohio. Now, regarding the Sigma issue, you've not explained what you mean by that. And I don't really feel like Googling it. So, we're just going to have to leave that one unresolved. I don't know if that's a type thing or not, Junior Oliveira. I will say that my ISFJ friend Dave says he gets anxiety from weed. But I also knew another ISFJ who smoked a lot of weed, so I don't know. You're pretty sure Sigma is code for some kind of hate speechy type deal? Yes, Chance Russell, I get that what you're doing is you are saying a bunch of things that I don't really know what they mean, which is fine, but at that point you're going to need to either explain what you mean or just recognize that what you're doing is not any fun. You have outstanding felony warrants? Well, I probably have a bench warrant in Kansas.
What does that mean?
I never paid a ticket there.
Oh, okay.
It means I'm very attractive. Well,
It is very attractive.
I would say I'm more attractive than a pile of vomit and less attractive than Helen of Troy. Somewhere in there.
You're not even close to vomit.
Well, I mean, it's just somewhere between the two things, you know. How's my Cardano bet doing? I don't have any money invested in crypto at all. I'm hopeful that Delilah never sold her Cardano and is still has it and is up, you know. But at the moment, I'm anticipating my liquidity going towards fun things like septic tank repair and property taxes. After I pay all that, maybe I'll invest something in crypto. I don't know. All right, well, that sounds good, Chance Russell. I think it's interesting that I mean, I tend to agree with you, Blue Elvis. I'm not super when I was really enthusiastic about investing in crypto, I was right to be that, but I'm less enthusiastic now for the reasons you articulate. Your time is coming, old man. Ooh, my time for what? I'm excited. Radicando in La Bahia. My time for what? My time to win the lottery?
I think so.
I think so too. I've been waiting for it to be my time. Rady can do. Rady can do, come on, man. Rady can do in La Bahia. Well, I also, hello, Chris Chapin. You'll be pleased to hear that you were successfully rescued from my Shanktopus earlier. Your life was in danger, but several people from the channel got together, flew by hot air balloon to rescue you, so you're welcome.
I can do it because
Well, of course, darling. I mean, I think there might still be room for profit in crypto, but I don't have that clear, intuitive, like, yes, now is the time that I did before. I think Bitcoin will probably top 100 grand this year. But I don't feel like that NI knowing that I had before about it. Well, thanks, Chance Russell. I appreciate your subscription.
Thank you.
You know, we've been getting some more subscribers lately. That was Sigma? Okay, good. Glad to know that I'm confirming my Sigma hood too. Yeah, some people think that Kool-Aid man. I don't see why it would. The thing is, it's gonna split, right? I suspect that when it splits, that's the time to buy again. Because when it splits, all of a sudden there's gonna be... Wait. Maybe before it splits. I gotta look at it. Well, yeah, I am. I would love to start my own coin called Wonder Points. Because I do give people Wonder Points around here when they make a good joke or whatever. I would love for a Wonder Point to actually be like an Ethereum token, you know, that I could give to people. I don't know how to do that stuff, but no, those aren't working anymore. Junior Oliveira. Those are out of commission. Now, if you want to chat with people, Carlos Paiva has the Discord server, and apparently is doing a wonderful job with it. So, good job, Carlos Paiva. But yeah, if I had somebody around who knew how to do blockchain stuff and could actually make Wonder Points for me, I wouldn't even care about it being for a money making thing. It would just be cool to give people an actual like crypto token for a Wonder Point. I just think it's a fun idea, you know. I wouldn't be expecting the Wonder Points to go up a great deal in value or anything. But it would be fun, you know. Well, Junior Oliveira, you and Carlos Paiva both speak the same language. Other people might hear you talking and say, oh, they're talking Spanish. But they'd be wrong, because you're not talking Spanish. You're talking Portuguese. And that's one to grow on. Well, Music is Love says, hello from España, Manila, Philippines. Manila in the Philippines is not in Spain. How was your day? What did you do today? Well, you know, the day started off with me making phone calls to various septic tank people And and we successfully determined that our current house, we thought we had a septic tank problem. We don't. That's wonderful. We tried to schedule a fix for the septic tank at the other house. Um, and, you know, I didn't even see the one you're talking about. I didn't even see Jack. Am I on Top Chat? Oh, I'm on Top Chat. That's why. Okay. So Jack says, "Can you just shut up?" I don't mind Jack saying, uh, "You just shut up." That's fine. Do I have any weapons? I look like weapons, man. I don't really have weapons per se. I do have a 22 rifle that I inherited from my father. I'm not really into weapons per se, but you know, I've got plenty of things I suppose that could be used as weapons. Like I have a chainsaw. I've never used it. I'm scared to use it. Eric, your days lately have been full of crap. Well, it's been a rough couple of days in some sense, but I'm getting better already. And and I got a lot of progress made today. We got grocery shopping done in full. We mailed the electricity bill. That was good. And I got some rest. I'm feeling like I'm getting better. Palestine or Israel? I get asked this question every day, multiple times a day. I'm tired of answering it, but I will answer it anyway. The answer is obviously Israel um, needs to afford the Palestinians self-governance without any terms or stipulations. And that's all there is to it. They cannot claim any moral high ground until and unless they do that. And that's one to grow on. Kool-Aid Man says, "Stop smoking that dodgy stuff." I'm not smoking anything, Kool-Aid Man. On camera. And as far as somebody coming to me in here and telling me to just shut up, well, that's fine. I don't mind that. Because that just seems like fun. A fun way to enter. However, what Clouds had to be timed out because he started with something that's not fun at all. Of course, Jack D's, I think it's very unlikely that it's very unlikely that he's still here. But if he is, well, Lou, I agree we don't have to agree on this. But I will also say that I have a long history of making bad first impressions myself. So maybe I have a little bit more empathy for people who do that. Well, I get it. I don't know why he had to come in and say that either, but I don't know. It just makes me curious. So, like, I just want to ask him, like, okay, so why is it that you think I should shut up? I want to know.
He wants to know right now.
Of course, that person didn't stick around to answer any questions or anything. But if they had, I would be curious to find out what it is that immediately makes them hate me right off the bat. I want to know what it is. How did Sleazy Wand mess with the vibe? I thought we were talking about Jack D's. YouTube Live making genuine conversations with people these days. Getting rare. Thanks. You're welcome, Dr. Disaster.
Yeah, thanks, Dr. Disaster.
I don't see what Sleazy Wand did, Lou. Oh, I see. On the Discord server. Sorry, I thought it was talking about something that happened here. I don't know anything about what happened on the Discord server. So, well, it is kind of a strange thing to do. But, you know, right. It seems like a strange thing to do. Just go around live streams and tell people to shut up, right? And it makes me wonder, like, okay, well, does he do that just to every live stream he finds? Or there's something about this live stream that made him go, this guy needs to shut up? If so, I want to know what it is. I'm curious. Wouldn't you be curious? Aren't you curious? I'd be curious. I am curious. So, I don't think we're going to have an especially long stream tonight, but I think I'll probably during the course of the stream try to get a couple of small things accomplished here. One of them is clean the upstairs toilet. The other one is put more gas in the generator. So if I can get those things accomplished, then we should be good to meow, until the power comes back on. Do you think post-World War II decision to grant land to the Jewish people should have foreshadowed what's happening today? Sure, I do think so, because it never goes well when you steal some people's land and give it to some other people. Obviously, it's not going to go well. Well, here's the hat in question. You know what this hat's all about, 3DR Nomad? I was invoiced, but couldn't remember how to leave on desktop, so it was just me in there for a while. Heyo, I'm back, says Gyalt. Hello, Gyalt. I'm sick, not feeling very well. You were in the hospital for the last 9 days, huh? What did you go to the hospital for? Inflamed buttocks? J is for juice. I heard an expression earlier on Naked and Afraid. I'm not sure. I'm not sure the juice is worth the squeezing. I'm sorry to hear that, Gil. Oh, good golly, Miss Molly. It looks like we got some Discord drama in the mix. What?
Discord drama, huh?
What? This is not a Blue Jays hat, no. Not a Blue Jays hat. Your wrongness is appalling to me. I'm just kidding. It doesn't appall me at all. Alright, I'm going to get this spray. I don't know if there's a toilet brush out there or not. I'm assuming there is, but I'll bring this one because it seems to be a good toilet brush. And we're going to go clean the toilet upstairs. So that's going to help us feel like a couple of really productive people. You, me, everybody. Now, I do believe that, yeah, the light up here works on the generator. Now, what I want to do is put some of this calcium, lime, and rust remover. What's going on with this? What's going on with this? Oh, for fuck's sake. What the fuck is going on with this thing? I cannot get this open. There. Well, gonna need some pliers or something to get that open. Or just cut it. It's annoying, but it is what it is. Hey, Trouble, get out of there. Leave your sister alone. Get out of here. Go downstairs. What's that sound? What was that other sound? What was that sound? Was that the phone?
The string.
Okay. Cool. Don't cut it? Okay. Well, I did that, pushed it down so hard on the lid that it smushed the whole top of the thing and it still wouldn't come off. No, I'm pretty sure the electricity is not on yet. If it were, we'd see like kitchen light come on or something, you know. Is Ruben here?
He's in the chat.
Well, how does he get internet?
I know, that's why I'm asking.
Oh, good question. How did you get internet, Ruben? Oh, you got power back already? Maybe we do have power back. Let's find out.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Yay!
All right. Well, we have power back on, which means, ironically, that we are going to need to end the stream because I currently have the internet going through the generator, so I need to turn that off and stuff. How do I go about doing that? Well, anyway, I got to end the stream now, so I'll see you all later. Thanks for being here. Love you all. Have a good day.